We go a lot. We go several times a week, I would say, on average. So yeah, it's a big part of our life.
It's a good way to get away from everything, and it's a lot of fun.
He spends a lot of time on the water fishing. He never remembers a time when he didn't fish, and that's what he was doing when he got hurt. We just heard there was a boating accident and an anchor hit him in the head.
This went about that far in my head. As soon as I got my hands on it, I kind of felt what it was, and I realized it was in my head pretty far. I told my friend, hey, you need to call 911 or I'm gonna die.
Dr. Rodriguez tells us that timing was everything. They were gonna have to do an emergency craniotomy and that we needed to get back quickly.
And I told them we have to take him immediately to the operating room to take out a big piece of skull, try to clean up the pieces of bone and whatever else he has in there from the anchor, and more importantly, give his brain space to swell, because that's what's going to happen.
When I first saw Caleb, I thought I was going to be sick. You know, it's very hard to see your kid, you know, hooked up to every tube, to see that stand with, you know, 7 to 12 different medicines going in his body, neck brace.
We didn't know, I mean, there was a chance he wouldn't be able to talk or move his arms or legs. But by like day 8, he was really like back. Like we knew it looked like we were gonna get him back the way we had him before. Dr. Rodriguez, you know, several days later showed us a 3D image of all the blood vessels in Caleb's brain. And I mean, it looked like that, you know? And then there's a 2.78-inch channel, you know, 1/2 inch diameter, and it didn't touch any blood vessels.
I've seen arrows through and through. I've seen bullets through and through. So I've seen things like this, but I've never seen an anchor, number one. Number two, I've never seen somebody with an injury like that walk out of the hospital almost completely neurologically intact. That's 1 in a million.
I will forever be in debt to Johns Hopkins. I couldn't have imagined a level of care was even available like that, with so many people working around the clock.
It's really quite a miracle. Ultimately, here we are sitting with really the same Caleb we had.
Can't believe I had an anchor in my head. Like, that's pretty crazy. My friends now call me the Anchorman, so that's kind of cool. Kind of a big deal around here.